Okay, welcome back, my little lambs. We are getting ready to do the Loophole Heist, which is a mission for Octane, and one of the ones that we need to complete to erase our debt. So we're going to hop into mission planning here. I think we've got some bonuses we could try and use, so let's see what might be one of the best things to do. This mission has 2 levels. Secure system malfunction will disable all security devices for 2 turns. That would be a good one. Let's see. We've got it as a favor from Octane, or we can pay for it. We're going to take it as a favor. We got a passive leverage bonus we were able to activate, so here's our team set up. Obviously, Cybernaut is required for this one, so let's see. Let's double check something else real quick. Let's throw somebody in the sim trainer while we're doing this mission. Since we just got that finished, we don't need Dade, so let's put him in there. Okay, so back to the mission, back to our mercs. Okay, let's go ahead and start the mission. Okay, so now we've seen where we need to get to. We've got a guard up here. We can see that he looks like he's going to be going down to this direction. We've got 3 guards down here. There's going to be some guards up over there. And we've got those 2 guards up there. So let's see what we can do. We want to try and sneak up and get in range of this guard. We should be able to hide behind these boxes. We're gonna drop a little zone here. So now we can see, yep, he's gonna keep walking straight forward, and he shouldn't be turning his back on us, or he shouldn't be turning back to look at us. We gotta make sure as we're moving, we don't want him to hear us. That way we can sneak up here and stay hidden behind these crates. We should be able to use cover and everything, so that's going to be the end for this turn. Now we just gotta get Liat up, and then Gunner will get moved up. So let's see what we can do. Liat, he's a sniper, so he could sit there and drop some people possibly. It might alert the one guard, but we've got a guaranteed hit on this. And that person is down, so we definitely don't have to worry about them. 1 enemy reported gunfire. We've got a chance to possibly take them out. Let's just go ahead and move him up. Let's find a good spot where we can get him closer, and we know that the other guard won't see him as they're walking. So here should be a good spot. Since he heard the noise, now he's going to be coming over here, so we're going to have to be careful, but he'll be walking right past everybody that's hidden, so on our next turn, we should be able to get the jump on him. So let's get Gunner moved over here. There's a chance Gunner may be seen. Let's see, what if we go there? Okay, good. Gunner will be able to take cover and have them hidden, so when this guard starts moving, he should end up walking past us and hopefully won't see everybody. We got a bonus. Let's go ahead and end here. Okay, these guards over here, they didn't really hear anything. It was just that one guard, so we don't have to worry about them for the moment. So the enemy is going to take their turn, and let's see what this guy does. He did end up seeing us, but that's not going to be a problem because Shadow is up, and Shadow could easily sit there and get some good hits. And that guard is down, and so now we've got him taken care of. Let's try and get up to these other guards here. We should be able to move in range without them seeing us or hearing us. We're going to be just right at the edge, so hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. Let's see if we can get Gunner up. Looks like we can, so we're going to get them moved up there. And they're in a well-hidden position, you know, in the little well between those stairs. We're going to use Lure, so now they're turned and they're going to investigate there, so we don't have to worry about them. This guard down here is patrolling and going towards the elevator shaft we need to get to, so we don't have to worry about them. So let's try and get Bingo up in range. Can we get them in range to where they'll have a chance for doing an attack? Because with their assault rifle, they should have a good chance at getting a line of sight. Oh, that worked better. Okay. Okay, now let's see what else we can do. We got a good hit on them. They're looking back, so that definitely means they're alerted. Our sniper, though, can drop them from all the way over there, so we're doing pretty good so far. Now we just got to get up into range, and this other guard is still distracted by the lure that we used. These guards haven't been alerted, so we're doing good so far. Now it's Gunner's turn. Let's get them up into a good spot and hopefully, okay, right there, they'll have line of sight. We should have a fairly good chance. Let's see what we can do. Okay, got a good hit. We may get him. All right, got him. That guard is down. So now we just got to get everybody moved up to the stairwell. We know there's one guard down there. There's a security camera that's guarding the area. So let's get everybody up over here and get them hidden behind this wall. And then we'll start making our plan from there, because it should only take about 1 or 2 turns once we get everybody up to this wall to rush everybody down to the extraction zone. And if we can sit there and disable that camera and also either take out that guard without alerting the others, we should be able to do just a straight run to the extraction zone, and that'll get us done with level 1. So let's go ahead and see what we can do in the next couple of turns. Okay, so we've got 3 of our group up here. I think our sniper is the one who's hidden way down. We could possibly drop this guard. Let's see. Okay, guaranteed hit. One more shot should finish him. Okay, they are down. And we didn't alert any of the others. And we've got the security camera disabled for at least 1 more turn. So, there's a loot box that we see that we could try and get to. What we really want to do is... Let's see. Ooh. Should we? Oh, almost got him. Now they're down, but it definitely alerted the other guard. Worst case scenario, that guard's going to come down towards us, but, you know, we've got our group here. It was Gunner we had down there. Okay, so let's get Gunner moved up as close as possible. We might be able to get them to the loot box on the next turn. So we're still doing good. We've only got this guard to worry about. Oh, they're not turning around and coming. I guess they didn't hear the other guy get hit and drop. Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's start moving everybody towards this extraction zone that we've got to get to. these guards here, they haven't been alerted. They're still only looking out there. Okay. So let's get Gunner to this lootable lockbox and see what sort of goodies we can score. Ooh, a cred chip and some gang memes. Those are good for selling. Let's get Gunner over to here. So definitely on their next turn, they will be able to get into the extraction zone of Liat. Should we try and take another shot? No. Because if we move to here, a shot with our sniper, all three of those people are going to be able to hear it. And since we know at the moment they're not looking at us, let's just get him moving. If we can get him there, so even if on the next turn they turn around and see him, we should be able to move him down into the extraction zone. Let's see how close we can get Bingo. Bingo was her name-o. Yes, we had to make the joke. Okay, we're going to get Bingo to there. Okay, and we hide. So on the next turn 5 and turn 6, we should be able to get everybody extracted. Shadow, we can get them right there. Okay, so definitely, yeah, for them it won't be until turn 6. Ooh, there was another guard up here, but luckily they're patrolling. They weren't alerted, so they are far enough away we don't have to worry. Cabo hasn't turned around. Okay, let's start extracting. They are done. Oh, somebody walked in and found us, but hey, we should be able to get everybody to extraction before any of these guards have a chance to get us. Bingo can obviously run down there, and Bingo's going to be gone. Liat is up next, and it looks like the next enemy is Cabo, who is going the wrong direction. Bad for them, great for us, because now Gunner is the only one left, it looks like, and okay. They may have heard her running, but we have made it through, and that takes care of part 1 of this 2-part mission. So we've got victory here, and we're loading up for the next level. So let's get ready for that. Okay, this second part of the mission, Bingo is the only one that has to get to that drop-off point. So what we need to do is get everybody moved up into range. As you can see, there is security everywhere. So this is where the leverage comes in. This is going to deactivate every single thing for security cameras, and I think some of the laser grids. And so this is going to give us a good chance of getting everybody moved up into position on the first turn. There's one guard we may have to deal with, but we should be able to take them out without alerting any others. And so let's see what we can do. This guard would hear us. Let's do a look ahead on them. Let's pop it there. Okay, they are going to walk all the way over there and then start going upwards. So let's move everybody to this area, out of range of them hearing, and since we know that they're not going to be turning around, we don't have to worry about trying to hide. We just want to get everybody up here as close as we can and get them into a good position to where if the guard would turn around on their next turn after they move where we know they're going to, we've got everybody set up in perfect line of sight for attack. So we would be able to hopefully drop them before they can alert anybody. This little zone in the center that you see with what looks like blue waves moving around, that is a special security system that if you have more than 2 people down in there, it trips. So this is one reason why we want to only try and send Bingo through. So we've got everybody into position, so let's see what happens. Okay, they are heading to checkpoint. They are turning and looking that way, so let's see where they're going to go next, because they're still right on the edge of the look-ahead zone, so we should be able to see what they're going to do. You can see this is the little blue wave I was talking about. There's some lock boxes down here, so let's go ahead and send Bingo to those and loot everything. We got some good stuff out of there. And since this is a hidden area, unless anybody walks in and looks down, she should be out of sight. That guard is going to be walking away on their next move, so Bingo is going to be nice and safe. Her next turn, we'll be able to get her to that lockbox and possibly up to the encryption zone, where we've got to do our drop-off with the software that we managed to steal in the one mission. That guard is okay. They can't see us even though they're a high vantage point. This one didn't see us and they're looking a different direction. So let's get Gunner. Well, we're just going to keep Gunner there. We'll keep everybody where they are down here, because once we get Bingo to the drop-off point, we're going to have to extract, and we'll either run. You can see way up at the top there's two guards guarding another elevator shaft. We'd either be able to try and run towards that, or we'll run Bingo all the way back to where we came in. And by keeping everybody, our other three people there, that means they'll be able to extract real quick. Okay, so now we're here, night only. Let's move up to it and do the drop. Let's see. Okay. Bingo, it is done. Bingo. Yeah, just like that. Okay. We've managed to upload Octane secrets and get them safely transferred. So now we're gonna get moving back. We are only on turn 3. We haven't alerted any guards. We are doing good on this one. So that guy, he's patrolling there. Okay, he may be a problem. Oh, luckily Bingo was right on the edge and able to stay hidden. Unfortunately, the security level did go up naturally on its own, so we've unfortunately lost the bonus for that. It did bring in some new guards, but that's not a problem. We've got Gunner extracted. We should be able to... security also came back on, so if we run them... Well, we don't need to run them, it looks like. We got them right to the edge. Okay. They'll be able to make it out. So the only one we've got to worry about now is Bingo. And luckily nobody has seen Bingo. So we should be able to just zip right back. And it'll probably, let's see, we made it to there. So it's probably going to take at least 2 more turns. We shouldn't have to worry about the security cameras. Bingo would be able to disable them if we just go ahead and run through them. The little bit of security tally they're going to add isn't going to be enough to worry about. All these guards are fairly far away from us, so it would take them at least 2 turns to run to us. So we should be okay for trying to just run through. We've only got these 2 here to worry about. Okay, the cameras have switched. That one is staying there, that one's moving there, so they're both together. This guard is coming over here. We shouldn't have to worry about them unless they get radio. That one's going there. Okay, let's see. We got to get Bingo to extraction. If we switch to sprint, multiple devices will see us. Who cares? Okay. Next turn, we are done. And bingo, there we go. Everybody just stayed where they were. Bingo is out. Data has been scooped. And that is overall total mission victory. So, let's see what we managed to get. And we're going to be heading back to the safe house. Okay, so Octane is definitely very happy with us. We managed to do everything. Octane got a trait called Kingmaker's Hand. This is definitely good, so let's talk to Octane. We kind of already figured out what she may be up to, and of course she's still playing it cool. So she admits that she stole from her boss, but she's hinting she's doing something else. So, let's go ahead and we're going to accept her partnership. You know, we are out of debt. She has released us from that, and now we're going to be treating each other as equals. So that is a good outcome. And since this is part of the whole tutorial mission and everything, that pretty much is closing out this part of the storyline for Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. We can talk amongst ourselves. We're going to thank our team here. They've done really great. Let's check out all the awesome stuff we got. Everybody got a level up of Liat, earned a code name. So that took almost 2 days to get all that done. So as you saw real quick, Dade had some experience in the trainer. This is a lot of stuff that we've managed to get. This looks like something that V-Chip Part 3, so if we can get the others, it looks like we can contact that person. Now we're going to sit there and see what we can sell and possibly get favors for. Definitely we're wanting to get some good money, but we got a really good payday off of that mission. You can look up in the corner and see that we're at 384k now. So that should be some good stuff. It looks like we also got either some blueprints or some things that can be broken into to extract. Thornton T-Shell, that was something that we saw in the lockbox that we looted. That looks like it's some really good armor. We got some smoke grenades, and it looks like, okay, we managed to get one T-Shell already, and then we got the blueprints for another. So this Liberator Mecha was something for a sniper, so we're going to give that to our nice little sniper. We've got training and everything that we can do for everybody. Let's see about purchasing them a scope. We got a really good payday, so let's go to the market and spend. We've got two different things here to choose from. This Dreamland looks pretty good. Origami Joe would give us the best price, so we're going to buy that and get it attached. Now, is there any other things that we can do? Let's go ahead and see. Dade has got 2 levels to train up, and there's still 5 days to go for them in the trainer. Bingo got a level up, so let's go ahead and finish maxing out her one tree blur. We're gonna see about upgrading. It's gonna take 2 charges to get that final one. So let's go ahead and Lagat, our sniper. Pathfinder looks like something good to upgrade possibly, so we may go ahead and put a point in here. Their Death Watch has been really good. That would probably be the best area to spend. Skull Shot, that came in handy, so yeah, let's go ahead and put a point in there. Okay, now Gunner, Emil, Vanguard. Lure is such a great talent for them. We definitely want that maxed out as quickly as possible. Shadow, 3 talent points. Okay, we got them taken care of. Dade has got some training that they can do even while they're in the SimStream trainer, so we're going to sit there and take care of upgrading their things, because there's probably going to be some missions ahead for them that they're going to be needed. So hopefully they'll be out of the trainer by that time. But this is going to bring us to the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time in the Digital Wonderlands.